Off topic, but whatever this is, it's my favorite color. Wow. Me at the beginning of my meal, me in the bathroom later. What does this have to do with the Photoshop tutorial you commented this on? And everyone, I need you all to know this. I think a very distant ancestor visited me in a dream. Why do we need to know that? Really tall ape thing, like up to my chin, just was sitting down, talking to me in monkey noises. I talked back in normal human speech like I understood it. I don't remember what we were talking about. It just said ooh ooh ah ah, typical monkey things, but it reminded me of myself. I think my great and so on grandfather visited me. See, that's why we needed to know that, okay? The dude had a dream about his super great grandfather, the monkey man, visiting him in a dream. What's the problem? Tinder is the worst app a man could download. Let's be better than that. Me with 2,400 matches. You know that's just a scam to get you to pay for it, right? You don't actually have any matches. No one ever does. Drywall isn't particularly strong, but it's very cheap and easy to repair. I always wondered how they're always punching holes in the wall. The ones I knew were all solid. Plaster is much more durable. Drywall you can definitely punch holes in. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I modified my airsoft to shoot steel BBs instead of plastic by adding washers cut into a U-shape behind the spring, one by one until it wouldn't cock the spring. Then remove two, put the gun back together. I had to cut a perfect square on the... What? Holy crap! Stop! Nobody cares! A corded phone. What year are we living in right now? Phones are not for nutter mothers. Do not buy a phone for your nutter mother. She will call you every 30 minutes to tell you she is still in England, when really she's sitting on her sofa in the USA making things up. I would send this back, but she has hidden it, so I can't. I may have to move to England now because she doesn't know how to dial another country. Sounds like you and your mother have a lot of talking to do. Newborn calves are not afraid of tigers. I can't listen to this Wong anymore, it brings horrible flashbacks. I don't even know what that means, first of all. Second of all, who asked? Fun fact, broccoli is actually my favorite food. You know, that sure is a fun fact. Who are you, though? How did this contribute to this comment chain in any meaningful way? Also, I'm really glad we can't see the 345 replies here because they're probably really mean. Meaner than me just now, alright? Watch the new Batman playing pool and darts, drinking moonshine and beer. Hell yes, enjoying my weekend. I'm really glad you're enjoying your weekend, but remember this is a work/business forum? Gotta get you some friends outside of this chat, my guy. Look, you're watching the new Batman playing pool, drinking beer, and having a nice weekend. Who are you doing that with? Why'd you share it with us? My cat flipped over my sandwich onto the floor, but because I put a disgusting amount of cold Nutella left in the fridge, it kept its peace. It kept its peace? What are you talking about? What do you mean? If you're gonna say random things to people in hopes of starting some kind of a conversation, can you make sure that it makes some semblance of sense to the rest of us? Great song. I think a version of Imagine Dragons would be perfect. Holy holy, I can proudly say that I have the two hottest women on this planet as my girlfriends. I am the unprettiest YouTuber ever, but they love me for what's inside. Thanks for listening. What? I want to find this dude's channel. I want to see if he's telling the truth about being the unprettiest YouTuber ever, because I held that record for the longest time, okay? Please read my sob story. Okay, well, he's asking us to read a sob story and admits that it is indeed a sob story, so let's hear him out. In 2018, In 2018, I found out I was pregnant with a girl and a boy. Yep, twins. All the way through my pregnancy on checks. They remained a girl and a boy. On the day I had my babies, I found out that the girl had turned into a boy at some point. So I came home with Tommy and Harry. I love my kiddos, but I was very disappointed at the time. I ordered this glue, got myself really excited and buzzing for the day of delivery. The day came, and just like the day of my child's birth, who grew a widge at some point, I felt disappointment. Moral of the long story, this glue is crap. Waste of money. Stuck my individuals to each other, but not to my natural... What? Not only did it ruin my individuals, it dried out stupidly fast, as ended up in the bin. I'd avoid at all costs, to be honest. P.S. I'm cool with having two boys now. Are you sure? Because a second ago, you made it seem like either Tommy or Harry is a disappointment because something happened out of everyone's control. I described a ham to a customer as, tastes like an Easter ham. He responded, I don't celebrate Easter. All of my family is dead. Okay. Do you want the ham or not? Easter afternoon tea and breakfast hampers still available to order for the weekend and extended to half term next week. To give us a message on... Wow, sorry. Some of these I just actually cannot read. They look lovely, but I'm a celiac who's also intolerant to eggs, soy, oats, and quinoa. Then... F*** off? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what do you want me to do? Completely change up my life? I invented that over 30 years ago. Cool story. It was actually invented over 50 years ago, but go off, I guess. I was merely mentioning it. Thank you for the information and your negative projection. Happy St. Patrick's Day. You were merely claiming you invented this. Yes, I came up with it without knowing it was already in existence. I have reinvented quite a few things. My IQ is 130. Best of luck. What? Just because you thought of an idea that someone else thought of and actually went through with a lot longer ago, that's a weird phrase, doesn't mean that you have reinvented it. I almost spit my wine out when Rick used the bidet. Every time I have wine, I have food allergy type symptoms. Okay, Karen. Finally! Inner peace. Finally. Some keyboards have autocorrectors. Check if yours have. Could save you the trouble. Let me just say I am incredibly glad that an actual literal keyboard on my desktop doesn't have some damn autocorrection feature. Well, I did not see all the posts wishing me a happy birthday until a while ago. My daughter saw the on her phone. I have to apologize to all that wished me a happy birthday because my birthday's October 28th. Someone has gotten into my Facebook account. When I looked at it, the school they saying went to is wrong. They also said that in 2021, the travel to South America, Guyana, I had knee surgery and 3 surgeries, 2018 and 2019, and could not even walk or sit in a plane sit. I have been trying to contact as many off-the-well-wishers about has happened. I will contact Facebook and let them know what has gone on. Cheers. I understood a little bit of that. I don't know, but I would bang her. Thank you for letting us all know that, I guess? What do you want, a medal? Dang, I read the bit about Facebook and then only saw it is a fashion site. Sadly, at 6'8" and being a male, you have nothing for me. Cool, so this whole interaction was pointless. My sister just recently lost 1 cockatiels, and due to his passing, she would like to know if someone is trying to rehome one. The one she has now, Herb, needs a companion, so if you have one that you're trying to find a home for, please give her a call. I have a Manx cat. Cool. That's literally not even remotely what I asked, but thank you for chiming the in. I don't know how many teenagers listen to classical music, but I'm 17 and I find it really beautiful. My music taste is really versatile though, because I also like rock and metal, etc. That's cool. Bye. This is exactly what I needed. My grandma fell down the stairs and had to be hospitalized. She's strong though, fell on Sunday, got surgery Monday, stood up a few hours after that, and then started walking with a walker today. My friend had something go wrong with her intestines. She has Crohn's disease, and also had to go to the hospital. Made me very happy, thanks. Oh, you sick f***. You're happy about all these people being injured? I don't know what any musicians look like. I'm here to listen to their music, not look at them. I mean, I'm blonde, 6'3". Hey, same. 230 pounds? Not same. Of muscle? Not same. With a layer of chubby covering it. But I haven't been in any band in over a decade, and what? Who cares? My neighbor's dog is named Jackson, and he barks at everything, and they yell at him a lot, so I've developed an aversion from that. I also know a kid named Jackston. My neighbor's dog is Bosley, which is an awesome dog name, but he barks all the time, and the lady whines at him, and he does not listen. I don't know why they bother. Bosley, stop! Bosley, come! No, come, Bosley! LOL. Now whenever we hear a dog barking, my husband and I look at each other and say, damn it, Bosley! Never again with these motherfuckers. Hey, it's your Uber driver. I'm outside in the Corvette. It's one of 2,465 made in 2007 in Velocity yellow tint color and paired with an automatic transmission assembled on December. The last month of the year, by the way, on the 14th in Ohio, so it's actually pretty rare. Okay, man. Wait, it's a Corvette? How's your Uber driver driving a Corvette? And, huh? No, I'm a little bit confused. Has Uber changed its requirements for cars? Because I thought they all had to have 4 doors. And I don't recall having ever seen a 4-door Corvette. I know that that's not what I should be focusing on. I'm just saying, man. The dude's obviously insane and wants people to care about his car. Oils should never have glass. And it doesn't have glass. I'm not sure what you're saying. Just that oil painting should never have glass. As you can see in the posting, there's no glass on it, so I'm not sure why you feel the need to say this. I'm confused. Attention. I sure hope the camera was held partially liable for that by insurance. Clearly was either not paying attention or intentionally hit the guy. This happened in Hendersonville, Tennessee. My best friend's in-laws lived there, and I stayed at their place for about a week. We worked at his brother-in-law's pest control company. Good times. This is not how you make friends. Please, understand that. That's really dangerous. Y'all should have got it professionally. I don't think it cost that much. LMFAO, dude, what do you know about piercings? I have 3. So does he. We sterilized the needle with fire and saline. I was safe. Don't even fucking try come at me. Do you have a piercing? I did my ear like that. 100% safe, sterilized needle with saline solution. Piss off. You're not a professional. Also, I had the glees of my sister, I know it's guys, that's wrong though, of my sister who's been doing beauty and piercing body, wow, science.
Yes, science!
And has 3 collage degrees. It's 18 pounds for a piercing. I have all mine done properly, except my ear, that I did myself. Screw you, gatekeeper. It's legit time someone put you in your place. You're not a know-it-all. A relationship. I just need a loyal buddy. What a disgusting comment to make on my post. A loyal buddy? What would we call that? Just did my 25 push-ups. I'm out of shape. I did 100 push-ups. I can do like 9. I would have loved to be there, but my ex died about 3 weeks ago, and I've had to act as go-between with our daughter and her family. Just a heads up, folks. Make a will. Expression of wishes. Anything. It can get so messy. One person thinks it could be theirs. They even managed to exclude her daughter from the funeral. Sorry for the rant. No, you're not. Can you imagine being God and deciding this is the way everything will be? I wonder if God got it right on the first try, or if he had a few rough drafts. I don't wonder that at all. eBay, StockX, Goat, they all claim they have authentication services, and I can legit check better than all 3 of them combined. I'm not even that good. It's just that they hire a young kid and give him a checklist on what to look for. Those checklists aren't 100% perfect. These, my friend, are clearly a pair of poorly made reps. Don't spend the cash. Edit. I'm not even good at legit checks. Authentication services suck. That's all I'm saying. LOL, who the are you? When we were bored, we wound up making the football bat they talk about. It was a found 2x4 and a football that we then proceeded to play baseball with. Cool. Why y'all so hyped up on marriage? I got the single parent route. My kids do as they please. I come home at 2 in the morning, and Lucia is like, "What's up? Can I have some money?" And I always give her a 1,000 gold. She's so spoiled. During the day oh, it's Skyrim. Because I'm divorced and have been single for 2 years, getting kinda desperate. Teachers of Reddit, do you ever notice when a student has a crush on another student? What are some teaching stories? I've never had a student have a crush, nor am I a teacher, but I am sad because yesterday my dog jumped out of the window because my sister started singing. That's great. Cool. Shut the f*** up. I'm downloading 530 plus sex mods for Skyrim, and the pings are annoying. No one asked. I'm gonna comment later. I'm here in the hospital because my cousin swallowed my SD card and he started singing all songs in it, and I wish and pray that he won't reach the video folder. I've seen this one in some form before. See, this is a woman. Head scratches will not do to dreads. If anything, you're the best person in the world for asking the question, and my wife left me. Bro said too much at the end. Okay, head scratches it is. Sorry about your wife. Bro. Trying not to get myself in trouble, but I work at in a clinical setting, and it is surreal to watch people talk like this when slicing open human beings, back and hammering metal hardware into their what is this in reference to? What? This guy DM'd me after posting a meme telling me his life story. By the way, I'm a boy. Alright, let's settle in, folks. Alright, here we go. I have this friend. She's something, and I don't know. She's been through toxic relationships and everything. I used to like her, and now I don't know, but she got cheated on like 2 months ago, and now she FaceTimes me every day. She calls me, and we would play iMessage games. That's it, but ooh, this is gonna suck. But other than that, nothing, but she has her flaws, don't get me wrong. She vents to me, and she has met most of my family. Sometimes I would admit I don't talk to her, and that would make her mad, but I think she doesn't care anymore. She just calls me now every day. What am I supposed to do? Or what is this? She also doesn't know how to. I can't I can't finish this. This is impossible. Yes. How come? That's where it's supposed to go. Is there an issue with the plumbing? Well, pipe is old and will need replacement eventually, but not saying for that. I didn't know that's where it was supposed to go. I use more trash myself, though, do throw some. I'm just saying, but you may be right that toilet paper may not clog toilets, so in any case, just avoid anything else. Okay, well, we haven't thrown anything else in there. We've had issues with the toilet since we moved in, but we've been able to unclog it. This was the first time we were unable to. What an interesting conversation we all just had to read. I saw a fox at Polo Park on Friday around 11 p.m. when I was going for a walk. All right. Did you get any evidence, maybe, that you could show us to make this super interesting story a little more interesting at the very least? Thank you for having a size chart with actual measurements. I've been hesitant to order skates online due to standard sizing being so inconsistent. So glad to finally have some proper skates ordered. If you have wide feet, cancel your order. I don't have wide feet though, so like, any other instructions, random person? I had this exact interaction in France, but over the word what? I had it over le. I lost my virginity to a French girl after having this exact conversation with her naked in bed. I love that word. All right, buddy. And then everyone applauded. I actually don't know if that's what that comment says. Was I right? Did I guess that phrase right? Please. Well, I don't eat meat because I'm a veterinarian. Nobody cares, bro. It's pronounced vegetarian. I was a florist. Seeing them work so much harder than us, it breaks my heart. Speak for yourself. I'm a white man in America, and I trim trees Monday through Friday, and I finish concrete on the weekends and some nights to help my brother's business catch up with quotas. My body wishes I was simply picking flowers. My point, most jobs are way harder than picking and wrapping flowers, but anything for a documentary, I guess. Edit, it breaks my heart that this girl is so young and single, being in this horrible situation. It was believable right up until the single comment, Throat Punch. You had us all ready to jump at your bait and ride the troll train, but man, you ruined it with that one. 1-star review. Terrible. I grew up there, but have left 5 times. When I ran out of things to do, I went to rock concerts in big cities, about 20 to 30 of them. I went back to help my mom and then left again. My mom died this last Tuesday afternoon. I will go to see her go into her room underground, but try not to get trapped there again by this satanic world. Then, I will wait on God to raise our families from our enemy death into God's kingdom on earth where we can possibly never die again. I'm sorry. You want to try that one 12 more times? Maybe we'll understand it if you just keep going. I will never forget applying for jobs when I was 17 for months and never hearing anything back, only to realize about 60 applications later, I was attaching my period tracker and not my CV. I'm so happy I never believed that my ex-lover will come back to me again despite all that happened between both of us. Dr. Omen, you are truly sent by your gods. Am so happy again. Thank Dr. Omen. 100% sure love spell temple and cure. I am even more confused by this one. What? Huh? I mean, I get the text up top, I'm not that dumb, but still. LOL! Us diaper fetish folk also think Marvel movies are epic. Alright, that's it, folks. We gotta abandon Marvel right now. My amazingly witty partner was changing my nappy the other day, and she, with zero hesitation, said, "Whew! Did Thanos wear this freaking diaper or what?" I laughed until I cried. Absolutely epic. I'm not going to need to laugh for me to start crying this time around, guys. I can just go right into the crying part, honestly. I think I'm good. Oh my god, Gatton? Perfect choice. I always get a lump in my throat when he sings. This world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Vincent van Gogh had an enormous talent with a beautiful and fragile heart. He was born not far from where I live. For a while, he lived up the street here. Way before I was born, of course. For Mother's Day, I gave my mom an embroidery set of the Starry Night painting. Such a beautiful painting, and a very hard embroidery pattern. That sure is something. Nice. I was born in the year this game was created and released for the Super Nintendo. Nice. Smiley face. Honestly, only thing it's missing is a rug or two. Looks very nice. Thank you. I agree a rug in the living area would be great. Don't really know how to pick one though. If you have a lot of sex or jack off a lot like I do, then I'd suggest something lighter colored so the jizz stains don't show as much. Bro, what? Oh man, I love the internet some days. Most days I hate it, but man, I still dye and bleach my hair. 14 to 16. Whew, this is gonna be fun. You have beautiful eyes. They remind me of mine. My eyes are almond and I have long lashes. Can I recommend something to make you look even better? Your transformation is absolutely stunning. You look like one of those popular streamer girls. Like me, you have beautiful eyes. If you got colored contacts, your eyes would really pop and you'd probably get a bunch of compliments. That's what happened to me. My eyes are brown, but thanks to contacts, they are gray-blue. I have a picture of myself on my profile, so if you want to see what I'm talking about, you can. You look great. Don't fall for it, don't fall for it, don't fall for it, don't fall for it. I wish this happened to me. Except with a girl, 'cause I'm straight. You need to have a long conversation with yourself, friend. You have 1 hour to eat all of this. Who do you choose to help? I wouldn't even attempt it. I can barely eat because of everything that's gone on. I hate falling in love. Never want to do it again. Stay single and you won't get your heart broken. Okay, but like, it's candy though. Can you grow up? Listen to this song for the first time when I was about 10 or 12 years old. Coming back when I'm 21, this literally describes my life. I've been working super freaking hard and currently own a real estate business that does $23,000 per month. A lawn care business that does close to $87K a year. A concrete business that makes close to $140,000 a year. I have people running everything for me and cannot relate more to this song than right now. I just bought my 12th house, die, and second boat, die, from hanging with movie stars, rock stars, rappers while I was in high school till now with a net worth of over $9 million at age 21. I'm proud to say this song describes my life. I know you're making shit up, but now's not the time to be talking about how many homes you own, buddy. Just saying. 2 things. 1, if I drove this road ever, I'd be My truck fits a 6'10" garage at the absolute lowest. Okay. 2nd, I can't even walk this road without ducking like hell because I'm 6'4" standing. I don't even know how this exists, to be honest. That's so cool, dude. I don't give a shit. I'm really fast. Ask blank. I'm not lazy, and I'm built for sports. I don't think humans can be built for anything, you know what I mean? Like, we're not really built. We just kind of grow inside of someone for a while. My crush and all his friends stacked their sandwiches from lunch together on one of his friend's trays. Yeah, it was weird. Sorry, I usually don't share info like that. Haha. Oh, and we aren't elementary, by the way. Just clarifying. I didn't need you to clarify anything. I don't even know what the actual shit you're talking about. Your crush and their friends pulled a Scooby-Doo? I mean, I don't care. I'm so glad you're okay, Jeffree Star, and I hope your friend Daniel's okay. Your palates are not okay. LOL. They were also in an accident with my 4-year-old son. That is something. That sure is something. I'm 51 and divorced. That's nice. I live 1,600 miles away, and my ex has alienated my son from me. I call and write him at least twice a week with no reply. My daughter, on the other hand, we speak almost daily. My dad and I didn't have much of a relationship either until much later in life, 10 years before he passed away. This song always makes me cry. I spent 18 years in the military. Did my time overseas in addition to time in combat. And this song hits me hard every damn time. I miss my dad, and I hope somewhere deep in his heart, my son misses me as well. True or not, that sure is tragic. I genuinely didn't need to know that, though. We don't know each other. That's sick how realistic the game can be sometimes. We're in a game, it's called a simulation. Think biosphere imploding on itself, and out of that comes the ones and zeros needed to have a large enough computer to make it work and not have any glitches. What's a glitch, bro? That's not even the right term. When it endplodes, it literally becomes a black hole in a sense. Oh, sorry, a senki. This is my working theory on simulation theory. What the f are you talking about? People are basically making Hunter lose brother? Yeah, cause they act like siblings. In 9 months, my mom is going to have another kid with her boyfriend. Now I, the middle child, to 2 half-siblings. I never see my older brother. I'm sorry, but I gotta tell you, I don't care. Nice shorts. I would buy and wear it if I wasn't living on a fixed income. That sure is nifty, thrifty, rando Facebook dude. Unfortunately, I'd have to give up some meals or prescriptions. These remind me of the OP shorts we wore in the 70s and 80s, except those were corduroy. Even at 63, I still have nice legs. Well, I'm glad that you feel positively about yourself, but this is a ad. Over 1,000 pilots for Southwest Airlines are protesting outside Love Field in Dallas for being overworked and understaffed. Try working a healthcare worker's shift. I love people that gatekeep. No one asked, no one gives a flying alright, that's not what we're talking about right now, okay? Just shut the hell up. I know it's Twitter, I know it's hard, I know. Trust me, I have the same problem on Twitter. I can't shut up, but you see, you have to try, okay? Just because you may or may not have had it harder does not mean that anybody else is not allowed to struggle a little bit with their job, especially when they're working for a corporate hole like Southwest Airlines. What you been up to? Taking care of me. Working mainly, nothing really exciting. Gotcha. Same. Slowly moving productivity. Some sadness, some exciting things, some unmet desires. Lol. Here it comes. Unmet desires. This person's about to get f***ing gross for no reason. Gonna act like a creepy little bit. What do you do when you have a moral code and try to live by it, yet also you wish to be served sexually? There it is! Or serve someone just to feel something. I've always been conflicted, like 9-inch not using it. That's as honest as I'm gonna get. If you don't want me talking like this, I'll see myself out. Okay, see yourself out. Why the f do you people always do this? It's gross and it's creepy. There's always like a key phrase that they say that lets you know they're about to start really throwing some unwanted sexual advances your way. Last night, I posted if anyone had a piece of plywood and a 2x4, and I was told to repost. I bought an RV as me and my 3 grandkids are homeless. They're all disabled, and I'm 64 years old. My granddaughter has a seizure disorder. Thank you. Is that even remotely true? I mean, you need a single piece of plywood and a 2x4? What's that, $4,000? I can do that. Just come on over. Why is this cookie jar a goat/ram? Just curious. Because Ben wanted to go raise goats. Oh, sadly, yeah. In my defense, I run 3 businesses. I miss details. You shouldn't. If you're running 3 businesses, are you supposed to be missing f***ing details about anything? What does that say about the 3 businesses that you allegedly run, huh? This guy's definitely cooking the books and skimming off the top. FBI, go get him. Every time after the segs, I do the obligatory 5-minute cuddle and then turn away from my wife and look at some YouTube shorts. But most of them are your vids. So yeah, man, there's nothing better than to look up what the Romans did after you're done with things. My wife hates your guts and voice, bro. This is just a funny haha man comment. That's all this is, man. That's all this is. Come on, man. Come on, seriously, think about it. No, really, I want you to sit there and I want you to think about it. I walked for 30 minutes every day for a month. Here's what happened. I used to do that for years until Doc made me ill. Until the doctor made you ill? I loved walking, as calms you down and prepares you for the workday ahead. I have never ever had a car test, as never wanted to drive. Mind you, I'm a bit weird, as when Coca-Cola came out, I hated it and also disliked crisps, as all of my school friends were guzzling both. I eat crisps in a roll, yuck. Wait, hold on. No. When Coca-Cola came out. Alright, no, we're typing. Okay, You said crisps, so I assume you're in the UK. Let's take a look. Coca-Cola was first sold in the United Kingdom on August 31st, 1900. Almost exactly 122 years ago. So when Coke came out, you were doing what? Are you sure you were doing f***ing anything, dude? No, I'm gonna die on this hill. Are you sure that's what you want to die on? When Coca-Cola came out, shut the hell up, man. Come on. My neighbors are trying to get me evicted. I'm giving up on South Lamar and going back to Westlake with the cool rich people again. Thanks for nothing, Austin. Oh yeah, and in terms of assets and investments, I'm richer than all of you. Man, someone down bad. Huh? This has big, you can't fire me, I quit energy, but even fewer people give an actual level of any amounts of shit at all, my guy. Reviews: Spam Oven Roasted Turkey. For all of you millennial mommies who don't live in South Florida, you have no idea what it's like to live here during a real hurricane season. Learn how to climb a tree or drive a stick shift once in a while. Why would I learn how to drive something that's not going to be around for the next 50 years? Sounds like you are having your nails done. Do us all a favor and don't bother coming here ever again in Florida, okay? For all the rest of you, open the can and rinse under running water. Cut into slices and eat as is on crackers, or fry it up and have on nice sandwich bread. It's called good stuff as well as survival. Spam Oven Roasted Turkey. Look, I like Spam. I know that's gonna get me a lot of angry stares or weird comments, but I do. I enjoy that a lot, as a matter of fact. I don't know what the hell this person is talking about. Millennial mommies who don't live in South Florida. No, I think we're all good without going to South Florida. For a lot of reasons, dude. We're all totally fine. And my comment about the stick shift, I think that's gonna be the most controversial thing I've ever said. Being a joke, I wonder how many cars produced in the United States today, just the United States, still have a stick shift? I know in Europe it's still really common. I don't know about the rest of the world. I know basically outside of the US, a manual car is still pretty darn common, but here, I can't find a new car that is a manual unless it's $100,000+. Finally added CO2. Apparently, this is the smallest cylinder they did, and I think I'll be passing it down to the grandkids in 40 years' time, still half full. That's really cool. I was driving on the freeway when a CO2 tank fell off a truck. It hit the median, busted off the regulator, and ripped my driver's side wheel off. It hit another 3 cars, doing serious damage to all 3. All of us, along with highway patrol, walked along the side of the freeway looking for the tank. We never found it. You know, if I had asked, that would have been a cool story to hear you really talk about. Not Reddit comment talk, I mean really tell the whole story. I feel there may have been a couple of details missing here, which is interesting, but nonetheless, this post isn't about you. I think that's the big thing with this subreddit. It's not about you. For once, just for once, this person who posted gets to have it be about them. That's it. Shut up. Right now, my Animal Crossing New Horizons island has a 4-star rating. You know what? Good for you. Honestly, good for you. Mine's still at 2, so. Too young to remember Clippy. Hi, it looks like you're too young to remember Clippy. Would you like some help with getting off my goddamn lawn? I got robbed in the late 80s. Had a $5,000 IBM, but they took the TV and crap radio instead. All right. A $5,000 IBM in the 80s. That's pretty neat. My computer costs several $1,000s less and has more computing power than 5,000 of your $5,000 computers. It's quite crazy. And you know who asked? Nobody. But just like you, I'm saying things. You see how lame the comment I just made was? No one cares. No one asked for that. For those who are wondering, when added all together, the Harry Potter books contain just under 1.1 million words. That's crazy. I don't know if I'm still correct on this, but did you know the longest piece of fiction ever written is a Sonic fan fiction that's about 5 million words long? Is that still correct? I remember that was a fact some time ago. I don't know if that's the case anymore. I will not be able to see the lunch or return my standard poodle is not well. So my better choice is to stay home with him. Those that are going, enjoy. Okay, bye. Hey, Dillis, I'm playing golf with this weekend. Are you free? Wrong number. I'm really sorry. Thank you for reminding me that my assistant made a mistake in Mr. Dearest's number. I have many business partners in my daily life. I hope you don't mind. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. I'm bi too. Interesting. I only had threesomes. Okay, cool. I enjoyed. That is the niftiest f***ing thing I didn't ask about. Here's today's facts. Every single odd number has the letter E in it when you spell it. Approximately 1 million people in America are married to their first or second cousins. Come the hell on, dude. I hate you. I hate you. I felt something weird was coming up. My eyes are naturally the color of your contacts today. I get a lot of compliments, and also people think they are contacts, but I show they're not. I'm gonna have to go ahead and cast shadow of bullshit on that. I don't think that's is that possible? Is it possible for a human being to have eyes that goddamn bright? Because I feel like it's a big fat no. YouTube keeps deleting my content. Send me some stuff you've written because I'm hiring people to write Neo episodes. But I can't write. That's really cool. Then don't send me anything you've written because you're clearly not fit for the goddamn job. Dog owners, is that a husky? No, it's an American Eskimo. Cat owners, what breed of cat is that? Normal. I can't have cats and my dog died. LMFAO! You killed that dog, didn't you? It was your fault. Look what you did. Oh, would you look at that? It's an advertisement for a Mazda. Don't buy a Mazda. Totaled my 2020 CX-30 3 days after putting on $650 worth of tires. Yay! Neat. Are you in the market for a new one or something? What if they're just pretending to have no news on Breath of the Wild 2 and they suddenly drop a release date on us? Wouldn't that be fun? LOL, I can only dream. Nintendo? Doing something cool? That's not possible or allowed. I feel like there's a law against Nintendo not being asshole. I dreamt last night about the love of my life. My one that got away. She's married now. Not all dreams come true. I was talking about video games, but you made me sad. Here's a frowny face. Reminds me back when I was 12 and I was sleeping at my best friend's house. Woke up without legs and a funny mustache drawn with an edding on my face. Good times. You okay, bro? Yeah, dude, you woke up without your friends took your goddamn legs? I'm sorry, I know I didn't ask, but this is the most interesting one. Can we talk about how much of an amazing actor James Rolfe is? Amazing in what way? He's very unnatural in most situations. He's good at being an angry nerd, that's for sure. But everything else, not so much. Except Bored James' episode about Dream Phone Killer, or how it was called. That was his best performance in my opinion. And yes, I'm an actor myself, so I can judge. You don't have to be an actor to judge an actor's performance, that's not how that works. What if I go to school without wearing school uniform? Nothing will happen, it's normal. You'll get kicked out of the school. Kicked out of the school? Guys, I deleted Genshin Impact. That's right, I did pronounce it Genshin. You can be mad all you want. Screw your funny little game. I don't care about your feelings. I'm a zookeeper in Chicago, and I regularly feed the hippos day-old sausages so they have a taste of their home. What the does that mean? I put strings on the sausages and swing them around. The hippos get so mad at me and scream, but it's an obsession. Sometimes the hippos try and break out of their cages, but I keep swinging those hot dogs in wide circles over their heads. Luckily, my boss doesn't know I do this, or my coworkers. You're a very weird person, huh? LOL, indeed. It's just that my eyes were bleeding, so I had to say it. Puerto Rico's still part of the United States. Get ready for cozy sweatshirt season. I hate winter. Well, that's not cozy sweatshirt season. That's autumn, man. It's fall. You know when the leaves start looking real cool and falling to the ground? I put it on my watch later list and don't know who this guy is. I'm too busy doing some research on other stuff. My email list is over 5K right now. Cool, no one asked. That is true. No one did. Cashier, wow, I love your sunglasses. Me, God, thanks. I love them too, even though they were a little expensive. Like $50? Closer to $150. Mouth drops. Have a great evening. I know I'm expensive. Sorry, not sorry. You get what you pay for? Sometimes things that are more expensive are worse. I need glue on nails that'll actually last me more than 30 minutes. Why do you have to have glue on your nails? I raised 3 kids and helped with grandchildren and never had a maid. Well, cool. Most people don't have a maid. Like 99% of people don't have one of those. I met Mayor Eric in St. Mark's School. Okay. I'm in the middle of carrying a League of Legends game, about to close it out, and my braless wife brings me a sandwich, not asked for, with chips as I get a double kill bot lane. So how's your day going? That is some of the lamest shit I have ever read, and I genuinely hope that it's not real. Fixed blank hangout game. Sorry, I'm playing Minecraft, not Roblox. Okay, I mean, that's fair, you know? I just don't care. Nobody cares, get downvoted. And the biggest douchebag on Reddit award goes to... I literally have a nice body. What? Proof? Poorly built. This is garbage. It's so poorly put together, it doesn't stay stable when you open it. And it won't lock, so it can't be used. Edit. Does work as a great tool to throw through your wall when your boyfriend breaks up with you over the phone while you've been physically separated during quarantine. That deserves an extra star. Oh, what's this? Better yet, carry on. This should be on a motivational poster. The act of painting is silly. It's dipping and smearing liquid on a thing using a stick that has hair on one end. Sure, you could oversimplify just about anything down to that point if you wish, and you'll still sound stupid. No, what do we have here? Alright, let's see. Mom, Mandy's sister is 19 and works at the zoo. What did you do when you were 19? I can't remember. Moved out with my girlfriend against our parents' wishes, because we were in love. And having sex. Lots of it. My dad gave me $100. We both had no idea how bills worked. That lasted maybe 4 months. Not the $100, our living arrangement. They probably didn't, but I imagine our parents laughing as soon as we were out of eyeshot. Look at them trying to live off his part-time minimum wage. What's that have to do with anything? Nah, seriously, dude? Isn't it hilarious that you look like a normal human being at the office coffee shop? Meanwhile, you're a multi 6 out of 7... Oh, 6 to... What? CEO, oh, I see, 6 to 7 fig per month, wow, earner, CEO of a global brand and do things in one day that most people can't even comprehend doing in their lifetime. I know, right? You're literally so much better than all of us. You're objectively way better and far superior than everyone else. I'm on my period and I laughed and so much just came out. Jesus Christ, what in the... chill! On someone asking how to pirate Scribblenauts. Let's see here. I mean, I understand you don't want to pay for it, but I'm sure you could find a used copy for pretty cheap. Personally, I find games I buy more enjoyable and fulfilling. Or rather, I suppose it's a feeling of giving worth to it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Jesus Christ, the good, true, sovereign God that miraculously healed me of a years-long chronic breathing issue instantly in an anointed prayer when nothing else was getting rid of it for years. What? What's that have to do with video game, though? I don't get it. I remember bragging to my friends as a child that I was immune to Lavender Town for not dying instantly on hearing those terrifying 8-bit tunes. Oh yeah? I recently revealed the genders of my 2 girlfriends. What? It got a lot of hate and now has 30 times more dislikes than likes. I'm really sad that people can be so mean. Sorry for using your comment to talk about my problems. Well, I mean, at least this person apologized for not really contributing to the conversation to talk about themselves. Annual income is $250K. I'm in the bathroom right now thinking, what should I get? Either Porsche or a fully decked wagon. Here I am wasting my time reading people's complaints about a game that I don't give a fuck. No, you do. That's why you're there. Nice try, though. Hey, you busy right now? I don't know who you think you're texting, but you have the wrong number. Okay, chill. Seriously? OMG, my bad. I'm so sorry. I was trying to invite my friend over, but she's so busy for me nowadays. Oh well, guess I'll smoke some and drink some White Russians and enjoy my smokes and cigar LOL on my own again. The usual. I just bought a car too. I'm just chilling at my apartment. I'm feeling pretty good. I just want to find a nice lady, you know? Anyway, sorry to bother you. I'm just a single, clean employee. No, dude, yikes, shut up. Does anyone have a Fitbit and favor it over an Apple Watch? Yes, I understand the Apple Watch does more, but I'm curious. I have a Fitbit, but it was free. I've been asking for an Apple Watch for 2 years and have so far gotten a new keyboard and a framed show poster, both of which were equivalent in price and neither of which I wanted. Well, ain't that something, dude? Jeez. It has been so long since my girlfriend broke up with me. That doesn't have anything to do with the video whatsoever. She probably broke up with you because you didn't hit a double chargeback. Put your care package right there. I found out my crush liked me back. Hey, we'll let that one slide. Wii sound effect done pitch perfect in acapella. I have perfect pitch too. My sister's jealous because she doesn't have it and is in choir. I rarely use it, but definitely could be a lead singer for a band. No, you couldn't. I feel like this should be my restaurant, due to my ex calling me a bad daddy all the time. Despite this, the burgers definitely taste better than my ex's cooking. Hey Karen, if you're reading this, you can go to hell. It's just burgers, bro. Hey, I got my first kiss at 15 and started really dating between 15 and 16. Wow, between 15 and 16? You mean 15? Culminating in losing my V-card and meeting new people at 17. I don't think anyone has at 17, unless they're mentally and emotionally more mature, which basically never actually happens. Love you, Stuart. This was fun. You crack me up. My question is, do you realize how great your hair is? Haha, yes, nice hair. I enjoyed the hand on the head thought circles. Trying to remember. I have always loved The Police. Roxanne is a favorite of mine. Eddie Murphy killed it in that movie. Can't remember the name. Thought circle. Very funny. Here at Blank, they make a killer vegetarian burrito. I come here with my hipster college hinge dates. I'm nearing 35 years old, but I've kept myself in grand shape my whole life, so I can do that. Anyway, back to Blank. I'm not talking about my date. No. This place does it so good, I called them after my first time here and had to give them a glowing review over the phone. Haven't had anything else, by the way, just the vegetarian burrito, and it was super clean. Damn, what a glowing review. Wouldn't it be even cooler if the place was good enough to say, I don't know, get a 5-star review from you? I'm thrilled to share that I'm Glad My Mom Died is one of the Amazon Books editor's best biographies and memoirs of August, and it's on a billboard in New York City. And my mother's been an amazing mother and never abused me or my other... Okay, that's good. That's good. My brother just got a Roblox haircut? I got banned from Roblox and now I don't play it anymore. Well, yeah, you got banned. You can't play it anymore. Ha! Don't forget, Rocky Johnson was from Canada too. My Uncle Mike used to wrestle with Uncle Wade in Toronto, and Mom would tell me they'd all come sometime and we'd sit on their laps as kids, like Andre, and we'd climb all over him. Then Rocky went south. So did Andre. My other Uncle Mike didn't go to the... I don't give a shit. Your fake story is really boring. I want to run my finger across it. I want to run my fingers across your hair and hold you to my chest. I'm a boy and gay, by the way. I want us to hold dude, chill. Chill. 11. I was born on that date, and we don't say anything more about that. Or like, hopefully have a half-decent relationship with your parents where they'll sign that shit anyway. You ever get in trouble for some stupid shit you knew your mama was gonna whoop your ass for and you had to get it signed and brought back to school? No, my dad is dead. Cannot even wait. I had to sell Golden Circle tickets to the London Stadium because my daughter ran 1,500 in the national What does that mean? First time I've ever seen anyone flex about being 5'9". 2 to 3 and shorter than my husband. That's words. My girlfriend isn't like other girls. She's actually willing to sleep with me. I don't know why I like this one. Trying cilantro for the 2000th time, wanting so badly for it not to taste like soap. Still still tastes like a green Dove bar. I hate Irish Spring soap. My dad would have us use it, and it dried my skin out. Not to mention I wasn't smart and used it to wash my parts. Ow. Congrats on the new job. Your post made me laugh because I have this iPhone app called Fishbrain, and I recently discovered that they have stickers which can appear in my texts. I love to randomly text a fish sticker to family and friends just for the heck of it. Haha, have a great first week. Thanks. No, I'm 35 and still a virgin. Don't worry, they made a movie about you. I just got called a waste of money by my mom, even though I have an unconditional offer and an undiagnosed chronic illness, so exams kinda sucked. Need a lot more details to your story, man. Bubblegum Suckers, the originals. These are the best suckers you can buy. I just love them, but are going to have to give them up due to recently diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Yeah, oh what fun. I told my doctor, you're killing me here. Now you're telling me I have to give up my suckers? He said, afraid so, not cool. I said, but all good things have to pass. I'm so tired of people not understanding that sentences need to exist. I can't decipher your language when you're not doing it right. Under a post about DIY skill between baby boomers and millennials. But boomers don't know how to switch between the front and back camera on FaceTime. Neither do I, as I am a sex symbol for the millennials. Okay. A lot of people say I have a really big heart, meaning I'm super sweet till you're on my bad side. Not many people like being there usually. I'm protective of my friends and family, and I'm very protective about being hurt. Okay, so you're a tough guy. Ooh, I'm really scared. Ooh.
I'm so scared right now.
Let's see if there are some Sophias that want to hear me sing in this G2 to C4. I'm sorry, I'm reading this one not out loud, and it's just not interesting. The line on the paper looks almost like it was made digitally. I literally shouted, "What?" on the top of my lungs when he made that line, and it's 11:15 p.m. here. My wife and I spent 5 days in a 2-person kayak camping around Desolation. We cooked giant oysters, drank Shaftesbury beers, and made love the entire way around. It was beautiful and incredibly memorable, and I would recommend it as a highlight of the many life-affirming trips we have done. If you're tough, athletic, and outdoor savvy, put it on your to-do list. Okay, I suppose. What a beautiful woman. This is how I know I'm not gay. I gotta tell you, I got nothing here.
I'd rather you show...
Now, who asked? From a video of someone just showing their workout routine.
I don't go to the gym showing any of my body for the men to see because I'm married.
Oh, look at you. You think tolerating someone's an achievement. Under a parkour POV that didn't use any of his music. We missed you, XXXTentacion. The video had nothing to do with financials. Kelly Cabela.
Edward, oh!
Nice video. I really appreciate your clear and simple breakdown on financial pitfalls. I lost so much on P-Cryptos, but now I'm making around $9,000 to $12,000 per week trading different on stocks and cryptocurrencies.
Oh, my greatest happiness is the $28,000 weekly profit I get consistently. This is definitely not a scam. Come on, ask us all about it, please.
Sometimes I genuinely forget The Office wasn't actually a real documentary. Me too, to be honest.
My mom weighs 400 pounds because I feed her 50 Big Macs a day.
Sorry, did you mean to say your mom?
No, I mean, yes,
That rat meme is incredibly rare. What the frick?
Oh, hey, you have my IRL name. I hope that's your actual name.
Why? That sounds like a threat. What are you doing? So adorable. My husband and I used to have 4 cats, but they have all passed away to various illnesses. I want to get another cat, but hubby says no. Oh, he's not ready yet, only to be heartbroken by another cat dying. Ah! But I'm so lonely. I have no friends. They all abandoned me after my stroke. No family here, only my husband. Oh, look at those 2 people who gave you sympathy and 1 reply. Guess it's no different online, is it? On a sub where a man found out that his wife is pretending to be a black man on Reddit. What? My son went from a non-union job to a union one, concreting. Instantly changed the "are you team player" pressure used to make them work for no extra pay. Now, he's taken care of, safety is taken incredibly seriously, and honestly, he pays about $1,000, and so far he has earned around $15,000 in overtime forced by the union into the employer. I couldn't be happier. Thank you for that contribution. I just like boyfriend smug as face icon when he is winning. Do you see yourself idol pose? Some reason the lip bite is so like to me, lol.
Pepsi is my favorite drink.
On a video about how the Big Bang could be false. This controversial, clashing theory to all that we know and perceive of the current world and its existence and birth.
Anyone want to play Clash of Clans? I got no friends.
On a video of a grandma cheering so hard she flashes the TV. Oh, that is passionate. Look, my BFF, he's busy aging into a distinguished older gentleman. He'll eventually rock a cane, dress dapper, enjoy salt and pepper hair, have a wry smile and bon mot for every occasion. Me? I'm never gonna have that. It's just not in the cards for me. Thus, I've decided to really lean on my inevitable slide into dingbat. I'ma wear opera gloves and a big ass hat and tip outrageously well, whistle at construction workers and wink at servers. And you know what? When you eventually see my big old titties online here in 30 to 50 years, I want you all to remember that at one point they were spectacular and that I am enjoying every second I've got left. The older generation here never ceases to amaze me at how well they just project their insecurities onto the internet. Toy store, customer. I'm looking for a toy that will help my baby learn to count, but will also haunt him for the rest of his life. Hey, I got you. Here it is. Boom, 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 boom.
What a funny meme. I should advertise my dog I'm trying to get rid of. We have someone's dog, white male poodle. Come and get it.
Posting this on the internet. This isn't a localized community, madam. The Facebook post was about high heels. Yeah, speaking of high heels, my daughter refuses to shave anything. She likes to be natural. That's so weird that a mom would be discussing her daughter's private hygiene practices on social media. Yes, I agree. Why the hell are you bringing this
Reminds me of the time a woman brought her kid into the
You're
ER
doing
for
it too.
ingrown
Stop,
hair
you're doing it too. Putting in his 2 cents in about Costco opening in New Zealand.
Stop encouraging USA giants into New Zealand. We must support our New Zealand shops to stay open. USA is not our friend. They want World War 111, but not openly admitting this. Otherwise, not many potential soldiers will sign up because young people today really don't want a war, ever. But USA has always been a warmonger. That's their main income, selling arms to both sides while pretending to be the good guys.
Finally, my bills are washed, laundry is paid, clothes are baking, and dinner is in the dryer. I got this.
Found my keys in the freezer. So, yep, I know the a feeling. Here's a little emoji for you all to know this is a legitimate story. That's great. Do any other mums here have something funny to relate to this meme?
I discovered a nappy rash under my left boob this evening. I'm not sure I'm exactly bossing life today. Oh.
What's the correlation? Really? You have the sweetest voice I've ever heard. It sounds like your hymen is still intact. On a TikTok about the history of Bonfire Night in the UK. I remember the 5th of November because it was the day a friend of mine passed away. A review of a sweater.
5-star, again, succinct. I like this sweater. I am 71 years now.
No fat, slim, 180 pounds on a 6'1" frame.
I walk every day. Sometimes in mountains I walk
45 miles.
in a day. The fit-in sweater is perfect. No fabric folds. I could use the sweater layers with a coat in winter. No problems at all. Thank you, guys.
Dude used half his review for a dating profile, replying to a tweet about how Ryan Reynolds and Robin McCullough have changed the town of Wrexham. These guys have done amazing for Wrexham. Hats off to them.
You need to see my CCFC sketchbook. Now that is a stadium. Includes 2 4G pitches outside, WeWork offices, an atrium entrance to die for. Now I need the Euro lottery to come in.
If anyone can decipher that nonsense, please do so in the comments. This was under a post of something removing the central armrests of anti-homeless benches.
Yes, it's so sad they do that. Anyway, I was happy my electrician named Mike from Poland came and finished caulking my back door floodlights, and he brought a friend from his village in Poland. I forgot his name, but he was sweet as he was tall. And believe you me, this friend was tall. He said he weighed over 12 pounds at birth. I can believe that. He was hugely huge, but very nice. I love the Poles.
I bet you do.
I have never not met a nice one.
Oh, that is so easily taken out of context.
My other electrician is Sasha. He is Ukrainian. I feel for him considering what's happening to his people. War hit my country in 1989. So when I say I feel it for Sasha, I really do.
There's just so many moments throughout this entire thing that a saxophone was necessary. On a post about a kid being excited after seeing his Halloween costume in the mirror.
Freaks out with joy. My freaking out is smashing the mirror, then using a broken shard on my face to leave my mouth permanently like that. Anyone else? No, just me? I'm relatable. Please, I need someone to relate to.
Nobody asked about you and your boyfriend.
2 kids did this in Wales while I was growing up. They both drowned.
Well, you shouldn't have been growing up.
That was funny. I showed your comment to my boyfriend. He thought it was funny too.
Well, thank goodness, everyone. I did it. I gained this boyfriend's approval.
You have 1 hour to eat all of this. Who do you choose to help? I wouldn't even attempt it. Could barely eat because of everything that's gone on. Frick, hate falling in love. Never want to do it again. Stay single and you won't get your...
On a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fighting game combo video.
Great combo trick. Hey, I saw a dude skin his knee at Six Flags 3 days ago.
Nice.
30,000 upvotes and 50 awards are nothing to me. I got 100,000 plus upvotes 5 times and received 1,000 plus awards from one post. Sorry for flexing.
Downvote, 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 downvote. Just saw this profile on Twitter and knew exactly where to put it.
Yes, I'm 6'4". Stop asking.
On a post of a woman making strangers wrap their arms around their partner.
This is so freaking wrong, dude. I lost my child and the man I was going to give my life to. I am grateful I found someone else who took care of me. Huh?
Again, the beauty of the unintentional projecting of your insecurities on the internet.
I love you, Chick-fil-A. Unrelatedly, my husband had a massive stroke.
Yes, on a Chick-fil-A catering ad.
I love Chick-fil-A. Husband had a massive stroke. Nonverbal, can't walk anymore. I often go to get a frosted coffee and a chocolate chip cookie. My grandkids love the chicken. I look forward to seeing the servers because they're all so nice. Those are all the people who passed the personality test. Those are the children that parents should be proud of.
Yeah, that's cool. We care as long as you keep giving us money. On a video about football.
I'm fat and gay, love me. Calm down, Batwoman.
On a skydiving video.
That river looks amazing.
This dude is not daddy or husband material. He doesn't value his life. He sure wouldn't value yours. Are you kidding? I bet he'd be the best husband. Just get a really good life insurance policy on him. On a video about poverty.
I joined the job I'm at now, and I could literally watch insanely measurable growth in 1 year. We went from
20 million in securities to 140, all of which I had the opportunity to bring home and make the calls, etc., and learn the systems. The company I work for went from 400 million to $1 billion in a couple years, so I get to learn and how to be a big bank by doing it versus being taught it, and I freaking love it that way.
Again, on a video about poverty. Why did you come here? Go away.
Lol, damn, my life is miserable, and I've been single for like 10 years. My life is work and then sit at home trying to escape my Schmidt reality. Could be worse, but it sure as hell could be a lot better. I wish I could fall in love, but yeah, I'm gonna be alone forever. Enjoy what you have while you have it. Taking it all for granted is why it all falls apart.
Nobody asked.
Yeah, this me with classic rock, as I spend way too much of my time reading things about my favorite bands and watching interviews with them and listening to so many of their songs to the point I know songs that not a lot of people know. Like, I Have No Life. Also, yes, I'm a fan of Undertale and classic rock because I'm kind of an old school person. Even though I'm 18, I just love music and video games from the 70s to 90s. And Undertale, aside from being a great game, has old school style to it, which I love.
Oh, you can just tell they're desperate to tell you they're a bit of a memer. I just wanted a new tank top. 1 star. Why? What was wrong with it?
I cheated on my husband. My husband didn't like it because he found out I was cheating on him.
Does not recommend this product. Sure, on a Project Zomboid stream.
Nice. I have had a build of myself for a week or so now. I'm doing well even though I have really bad traits. Hard of hearing is fun at times. Thanks to that single trait, I fear I may have a heart attack due to the freaking jump scares all the time. And mate down here thinks, hey, this person's talking about how they're gonna struggle with life in general. Well, I better tell them I'm good at the game? What? It's like Superman going to Timmy and saying, hey, little Timmy, I know you're currently dealing with cancer, but hey, I've got laser vision, so life's better. Anyway, see ya. So I hear orange cats, just a different breed. To my orange cat owners, mind posting in the comments examples on why people say that? Okay, I know this is in Nobody Asked, but I feel kind of sad for this person that I don't feel like we should shame them, so I'm just gonna read it. Thank you so much for this thread. I'm up all night. It's 2:55 a.m. here in the UK. Due to my feeding tube pump breaking and needing to wait up for the courier that will be bringing my emergency replacement, and this thread has massively improved my mood.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad to know your life's better now. Jerry Garcia ties.
I bought my ex-husband Dave one back in the early 1990s when we were still married, and we are, in my mind.
Comment on a TikTok about When We Were Young festival. Good for you, I guess, but who asked?
I'm glad I was one of those kids who went to Warped Tour for many years and got to see these bands live when I was younger. And for free, because my art teacher was friends with the creator of Warped Tour. I met him a couple of times. Please give me more likes.
Meanwhile, on a lyric music video.
Now, everyone knows why Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was a worse movie. 1, this movie. 2, being made. Also 7 more.
No,
3,
we're good. No, we're good. Next meme. Next meme.
And now for the best stupid spam you've ever seen. I never believed in love spell until I saw a post of a woman on the internet of how a great spellcaster helped her get her boyfriend back, because I was also looking for a guidance on how to get my husband, who abandoned me and the children for another woman.
Sandra, do you think it may have to do with the fact that you are a dog? Not derogatively, just literally.
I believe you will understand me as a woman with kids who loved his man so much. Now we are back together happily. If you are interested in getting your lover back, contact Dr. Ero now. Here's their email. Do it. It's
Legitimate.
Oh, this bot again? I've seen him in the replies before. I gotta be honest, he is the one who gets cursed because he translated from English to Lao language first, then copied and pasted to YouTube saying, don't translate. And if you translate, the text will be something like, you were cursed because it was translated. To cure the curse, you have to sub to my channel. So yeah, that's just a guy who wants free subs, and I didn't even translate because I can read Lao language.
I mean, gotta hand it to them, it is still somewhat related, and it was a fun journey of someone's own little personal research.
I live around here. I'm super rich and part of the 1%. Can I come over? Can I get like $50? Been looking around for ages. Every cabin, every shaft, every building, under every bed, over every roof, under every bridge, inside every fridge, inside every grave, inside every mind. Yet I still can't find whoever asked you. Hey, there's one. Favorite? Non-American detected. Ha 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 ha, Canadian. In my case, I actually lived in Canada for all 4 years of my college. But I'm an American, actually. I mean, technically, if you're from Canada, you're also an American, because it's not like the name of The continent North America? I'm gonna die someday? I find it difficult to believe that only classical is helpful for focus, but similar compositions from before or after that specific date range don't have any positive effect. Middle school me, armed with a Gershwin cassette from my grandpa, a 2-pound bag of sunflower seeds, and an hour or so could blast through weeks of work just because Rhapsody in Blue made me feel industrious. You thought sunflower oil was just for cooking. In fact, you can use sunflower oil to soften up your leather, use it for wounds, apparently, and even condition your hair. What's that apparently? What do you mean apparently? Did you slice open your hand and then put sunflower oil on it just to see and it cured you? I'm very curious about this one. Hi, just trying this recipe for the first time, since my ex-wife did all the cooking. Lucky guy I know. The only problem was I didn't learn a damn thing. Plus, she wouldn't even teach me when I asked. Any guesses why we're divorced? Married 10 years, together for 17. Yikes! The yikes is a great way to end that comment. Yikes, buddy. Anyway, I burned it. I my pants. Oh, I am for real. Never meant to make my booty shit. I apologize. I my pants. Is this Zach? No, wait, it's gotta be Brandon, right? I made it with my cheating boyfriend. Unfortunately, I made it with my BF who was cheating on me, but great because it awoke a great passion for Legos in me. Hey! Well, that's a great way to look at the rays of sunshine coming through the cloud layer, so to speak. Yeah, look, you're making mountains out of a mullet. No, you're making lemonade with limes. None of these make any sense, nor do they work or apply here. I'm just trying to be witty, and you can see how that's coming across, right? Me stupid? On an article about the new Yakuza game using Denuvo? What? Crap that will continue to happen on PC this year. More bad ports, more Denuvo in PC games, BS nonsense in new games. Don't forget the less than 1% getting overrepresented and portrayed as morally right. And the media pretending lesbians are a real thing, even though it's just two women seeking comfort after a failed relationship with a male, without any attraction. What? Gay men exist, lesbians do not, no matter how much the media pushes this. In the early 1980s, Philip Bloomstein and Pepper Schwartz conducted a survey on American relationships. Bloomstein and Schwartz concluded that lesbian couples in committed relationships have less sex than any other type of couple. Heterosexual married, heterosexual cohabitating, or gay male. And they generally experience less sexual intimacy. Let's think about this. No, I can't do it. I can't do it, dude. What? Wait a minute. First of all, what does this have to do with anything? Second of all, are you saying that a weird little study conducted in the 80s that found that lesbians don't get intimate as much as other couples, do you think that means that they're not real? I'm very confused as to how this evidence supports your weird little statement. Huh? My penis is large. Sir, this is an independent barbecue restaurant. Would you like some cat cup or not? Mad night out. You call bingo a mad night? LMAO! My mad night is 3 fights with people. Getting stabbed, getting searched by cops, and then getting drunk and partying, going home to a girl. You got stabbed? I don't believe that for a second. Yeah, I got stabbed, and then just went home. I need medical attention. The fabled unicorn still exists. No, is it harem? I don't care. Well, unless you consider also loving a car, but a lot of guys are guilty of that, so I'm not really counting it. Loving a car? The reason for only 4 is the main characters are just a little too broken, making it harder for me to relate to them. Also, I'm a bit homophobic, and there's an affectionate gay couple in the book. Despite that, however, I found the plot interesting enough. Though, having a person who's only ridden in a car one time before managed to navigate a racetrack in just over 6 seconds makes me wonder if the author has ever personally been in control of a vehicle doing over 100. Only the existence of stats even make it possible, if still hard to take in. Luckily, the drive was full of mistakes. Good and bad guys are pretty clearly separated with a few surprises. I'll be continuing the series despite the personal preferences, if for no other reason than the main character's pure one-person relationship is extremely refreshing. I love that statement. Also, I'm a bit homophobic. Toy store, customer. I'm looking for a toy that'll help my baby learn to count, but will also haunt them for the rest of his life. Or haunt him for the rest of his life. Me? I got you. We have someone, dog. White male poodle. Come and get it. Okay? I'm on my way? Comment on a completely unrelated post. better than Delta's 8-hour hold time or Delta's 5-hour helpline. Our Delta's helpful, we're sorry, but since the flight was canceled due to weather, we don't need to comp you with a hotel waiver blah blah blah. But we'll strand you in Detroit for the 48-hour grounding, and then you go rent a car from the shuttle service at Detroit, and they don't fill their antifreeze up, they give you a whitewashed mostly water so your hood freezes up on your cross-country journey back across the country. Long story short, screw you, Delta. That sure was a lot of something. Sometimes I genuinely forget The Office wasn't actually a real documentary. No, you don't. Me too, to be honest. My mom weighs 400 pounds cause I feed her 50 Big Macs a day. Stop, then? Health-wise, is it more important for men to lift more weights than women? Not for Americans. We just buy a gun to prevent death from people. What? I ask what so often now because I'm starting to get more and more confused as time goes on. And it's not because of dementia. I've taken a couple glasses, but only because I've had a huge purse and a fiancé that thought it would be fun to buy me drinks for hours and goad me. Joke's on him. I still have those glasses, but left his cheating ass in 2020. What's this? What's this for? What? No, really. What's wrong with you? Played 7 Days to Die with my bro for 2 weeks straight. Literally 2 weeks straight. Craziest time skip of my life. Zero regrets, would do it again. Oh yeah? Well, I've closed a multi-million-dollar in 8 days. Just saying, you're losing the real game. You're actually not even in the game. Oh, thank God. Your life sounds f***ing awful. Also, I gotta say, 7 Days to Die rocks. So yeah, 2 weeks. Fist bump, for sure. You just play it while you can before the devs make it impossible and ruin the game. I recommend converting to veganism. It's healthier and better for the environment. Here are some easy ones. Beans and rice, chili, pasta, okay? I can make a vegan pizza from scratch in less than 30 minutes with a toaster oven, and it's mwah, and I only buy organic. I'm good. Thanks, though. See y'all tomorrow. Gotta go dig out my driveway now so my low-riding Audi can get out of it. Man, if you're telling the truth and you actually have to do that, why the hell you low-riding? I see those mofos get stuck on speed bumps on the daily. Why? I don't get it. OP was asking for suggestions of what to bring to a Super Bowl party. Nothing. Football's a dangerous sport, and I do not get pleasure or am entertained by watching grown men in tights chasing a ball getting dangerously injured while the government continues to strip us from our rights. That's a weird way to say nachos. Snow. Never snows here. I wish I had snow. I wish I had snow too. I solemnly swear to never speak to a man ever again. Gonna bawl my eyes out real quick. Okay. Performance car audio. Okay, let's see. Are y'all doing any Labor Day sales? No, we didn't give someone herpes. That sounds strangely like someone who gave someone else herpes would say. Someone just shared a pic of their tattoo. When I was in 11th grade, I went on a date with a girl that looked really similar to you. We met up at the park and sat down and spoke really awkwardly to each other, and then it started raining, so we went under a tree. Okay. While I was in the middle of my weird-ass statement, she just grabbed me and started kissing me. We made out for like an hour, and then I walked her home. We made out some more, and then her dealer passed by. Didn't know she did that stuff. The next day, she said we're better as friends. Last I heard, she's satanic now. Interesting story. I just showed my 30-year-old wife this movie. She really enjoyed it, and they should absolutely have done a Clue-themed episode. Also, y'all might appreciate, here's a list of movies I've exposed my wife to over the last couple of years. Don't care, 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 didn't ask, don't care, and 2001: A Space Odyssey. You see, there you go, man. I have 12 ear piercings. Did most of them in exam halls in my teens. Safety pins are the way to go. Only professional piercings out of a current 17, had more in the past, were my tongue and eyebrows. Haha. Just remembered all the tattoos we did with hypodermic needles and Indian ink from the art department. Good times. I also have a pentagram on the small of my back from a couple of mates pinning me to the ground and carving it using a compass point. Oh, to be a goth teen. We had the best fun. I used to sew my lips together in double text. Sure you did. I shake with cringe when people like OP post their pet's name with no context. Banana is so funny. I named my cat Banana. Isn't that so quirky? I'm sorry, should we just call our pets by what they are? This is Cat, so it doesn't piss you off? Shut up, you baby. This literally made me cry. This was such an amazing thing to do. I just ate lit cigs in negative 35-degree weather with no shirt on in a vid. Did you really, though? I need to see your channel name. I want to see you do this, apparently. Oh boy, just own up to it. When I did weight training until 2021 and regularly ate No You Didn't, I crapped myself at least twice a month. Once on the way to the gym, great. I had to change my underpants at McDonald's with a crappy ass and went home again. It happens, okay? Tell me more about the meatballs. Was sitting with my wife at Coast Pizzeria in North Myrtle Beach at about 2:30 when suddenly, boom! The place shook like there'd been an auto accident outside. Suddenly someone said, "They shot the balloon down." We ran outside to the parking area and found everyone looking up and pointing. Here's what was left of it. But onto a tasty meatball sub at the best pizza place in the area. Try it! I sure hope the Chinese got the address of this place. Okay, no, that's a pretty sick review. Why don't my mom's Xmas cookies ever taste like my mom's Xmas cookies when I make them? Tell me your secrets, okay? Try and be a little more sensitive to the people who didn't even have mothers who baked them cookies. My mother, for instance, was an alcoholic and a drug addict and ruined most of my holidays growing up. It's a very, very painful, or it is very, very painful, and frankly sometimes downright insulting to the kids and now adults who didn't get to have adequate parenting growing up. I'm frankly sick of these gushy posts. Why the f*** are you friends with this person or following them then? Stop it. Oh god, what do we have here? Candy? Okay. I wouldn't even attempt it. Can barely eat because of everything that's gone on. Ugh, F. I hate falling in love. Never want to do it again. Stay single and you won't get your heart broken. This is about eating candy, my guy. OP asked what scenes people skip and rewatch, so this person talks about their Crohn's? Plenty of people here skip entire episodes, so I don't think it's that weird to skip a B-plot with no meaning at all. That's extremely weird to me. I also have Crohn's. I also think it's psycho to skip cutscenes, or excuse me, not cutscenes, I got gaming on the mind right now, to skip scenes in episodes, but I'm so curious, what that has to do with Crohn's? I just have to tell people I have it so they can't yell at me because I'm disabled. P.S. Lose the friend and get 3 meerkats, please. Oh, I am very random, gotcha. Am I the only one who smells my toilet paper after I wipe? I f***ing hope so. Matt Smith, all smiles as he reunites with ex-girlfriend Lily James in London. Woo! Lemon cheesecake is one of my favorite desserts. You know what's great? I don't mind this comment at all. I mean, sure, they're following, so clearly they want to know weird stuff like this, but to me, it's article of people I'll never meet doing shit I don't care about. Why would I care? Why would I care? Why would I care? And then here's this guy with, yet again, why would I care? It's all nothing to me now. Don't care what it looks like or if the paper's soft and mild. I'd never flushed anything I truly care about. Some folks' values are way out of whack. I don't know what you're talking about. I grew ovaries and they exploded. Such cuteness. That's funny, Matt. I had a son named Matt. He passed. Have a good day. I'll do my best, sir or ma'am. Came out of nowhere on a manga anime sub. Alright, well, I don't know what anybody else is saying, but the reason I say I'll probably not say it again is because, well, I'm deleting Reddit to many Islamophobes in Reddit, plus racists, and Reddit's just gonna have an overall bad impact. Well, I mean, that's fair. If you recognize that there's a bad impact on you, on any social media, no matter what, stop using it. I've enjoyed the times I've said, Miyuki, you lucky mofo, but it's gotten old. Is that like your claim to fame? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Do it. Delete Reddit. Get the hell out of there, man. Didn't marinate for 12 hours because my boyfriend and I don't live together. I was cooking this at his place and wasn't gonna show up in the morning to set up. We've been dating for almost 3 years, so we talked about moving in together, but he wants to live in blah, 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 blah. Say what you want, but I also enjoy having my own space. Sub to honey with agave nectar because I'm a millennial. We'll be making it again. That's all you needed to say. We didn't need to know anything else. I'm a 30 years old virgin. I want to have a girlfriend. That old movie had good actors and a good plot despite the limited special effects that were good for the time. I don't know what either of them are on about. Chill. Not sure what this has to do with Harry Ford, but good for you, man. Harry Ford? Both of his parents are apparently British. I played in a travel wooden bat league for adults when I was stationed in England. When I had time off, we'd go play games in other cities in England. It was a pretty decent league. One team had this 16 or 18-year-old kid who was a great pitcher, but he hung a slider and I drove it up the middle floor of... What? Needless to say, the British are as good at baseball as the US is at soccer. Alright. About an airplane on an airstrip? I could recognize that airport anytime you asked me. Santos Dumont at Rio de Janeiro. But we didn't ask? That is fair. Betty White is alive and well in many neighborhoods across the country. That's the kind of marriage I want too, but apparently I inherited my father's super dry sense of humor and people get their feelings hurt all the time these days. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're an asshole and you have to make up an excuse about it. You're really just an incredibly funny person, but say really disgusting things. I mean, I don't say any nasty things, I just kind of use that dry British humor. My father was from Wales. Maybe I should move over there and people will understand me better. Plus, this is the day and age of online dating, and online dating is a scourge upon the earth. I'd like to go to a place that has small villages and less technology. Be that Great Britain, somewhere in Europe, the lower Americas, somewhere in the South Pacific, I don't care. We don't care either. Bye. On a recipe video making an inside-out chocolate chip cookie? It looks hella raw. And what makes it inside out? Being raw, I guess, makes it inside out. And our stomach will be inside out eating that crap. It baked, not raw. I can make this for a whole family. Really wish my daughter can start getting some child support too, or find a good man to support me for life and get good communication as a family. Nothing is more depressing to me than any interaction on Facebook. There's just some magic there, some dark magic. On a post about wheelchair accessibility. I still remember when they invented chocolate, sweet chocolate, always hated it. Okay. Yesterday and the other day, we had the first time in about the morning and evening of a different day of the day I have to not trust them, to be honest, and I will be back to you with her endo, and I will be back from her next month as she will... Yeah, this isn't... What? What are you talking about? Seriously, though. Alright, what is this? This piece of crap has not lived at this address for months. I kicked him out after he stuck his ding-dong in another woman. He's a liar, a cheater, and a coward. Oh, and his girlfriend, the attorney, couldn't win a murder case that was handed to her on a platter. Plus, she's a... Bottom line, this asshole doesn't live here anymore. Thank you. That's great, but just say they don't live here anymore. That's all they need to know. Stop it. I remember Dave set up a couple of smokers to make barbecue for the firefighters battling the wildfires in Malibu back in 2018. Legit good dude. Yeah, he is. He's freaking awesome. When there's a lot of smoke in the air, the last thing I want to eat is barbecue. Shut up. No one gives a shit. Many things come to mind when you make stupid comments. I'm surprised how underrated Amazon's LPA-23X is. It affects every human on the planet, so I'll write that here in case you didn't know. Times are gonna change, and we can either be a part of positive change or leave everything as it is, but that doesn't help. Sorry if this bothers some, but I think sometimes you just need to make a point. Wow, okay. What is your point? You didn't say anything with that comment. Sure, I can Google kind of what you're talking about, but that's not up to me. You are the one making the statement that's supposed to get some information out there. But no, this comment doesn't say anything, dude. I don't go to university, but just wanted to say how proud I am of my girlfriend. She's in her final year, been through mad and still bossing it. Wait, what? Damn, girl, sit on my face. I love you. Jeez, okay. Well, I'm about to turn 26, and I've never been face-to-face friends with a girl, let alone freely, intimately played with one. Man, how did both of you post dumb comments? I'm sorry, but the first guy, I don't know. I don't care how close of friends we are. I don't need to see you say something like that on my Facebook wall, man. It would be funny, though. That's why I laugh. Look, I remember getting in a station wagon in the parking lot back in the 80s. Man, those were the days. Nothing but nothing. Now I'm a doctor. Waste of time. No stores open. Always very empty, like a haunted mall. Oh, wow. There are two types of people. They both take their jobs as Google reviewers very seriously. Like me. I do these for fun. And maybe I should start telling stories no one gives a crap about. In Uncharted 2, Nathan and others occasionally refer to Shambhala as Shangri-La? I don't know. Shangri-La is a fictitious land created by James Milton in his novel Lost Horizon? Is that what that's supposed to be? Unfortunately, the name Shangri-La was ruined for me as a child, as it was the name of the strip club in town, and now I can't ever imagine anything different. Okay, what else you got for us? I don't have an old PC, but I have an old dad. What did you leave this comment on? Because cool? I mean, I have an old dad too. And I also don't have an old PC. Like, what are you talking about? I love Honey. But you know what I don't love? People who use did I ask as a comeback. See, I don't say did I ask, I just say didn't ask. Actually, I've only done that a couple times, I think. I say it all the time to Zach. Constantly. But on Twitter, I think I've only done it a couple of times. But when you come out of the woodwork and say something that absolutely comes out of nowhere to me, you can bet your ass that the best thing for me to say to you is, didn't ask. And you want to know why? Because it pisses you off. And I'm sorry, but isn't that the point of a comeback? Just to piss somebody off? My mom packed my lunch as a kid. I had peppers, carrots, cheese, and a sandwich usually. 4 more American banks go under Monday. Okay, thank you. That peppers, carrots, cheese, and a sandwich sounds great. What about the banks, though? What I thought would fix the relationship. only worn once, was not successful, and he said he's not attracted to me. He must be blind, girls, because I'm gorgeous. Either way, I hope this will bring a couple some fun. Paid 60, will sell for 20. I mean, this one's not nearly as weird as some of the other ones that just pop out of nowhere, I guess. Look, if you're going to sell some outfits, sure, the 2-second sentence that tells us why you're selling it, whatever, but I can wear it. I'll buy it. Player 1. Player 2. Loading. Yeah, right. Like such thing existed and wasn't just a cultural myth and a delusional paradisiac vision of what life could be if women's weren't all stuck up who hates video games and will try to destroy or belittle your video games if you play them. Dude, end a sentence. Then just to friend zone you / cheat on you with someone you know. And the wow. Let me try that sentence again. And the infamate, I'm sorry, I know what you're trying to say, but I'm not going to say it correctly. Minority, wait a minute, the infinite minority of girls who call themselves gamers would get pregnant and say something like, oh, I'm not ready for a baby, let's murder it legally at an abortion clinic. That may be one of the most nobody asked statements I've ever seen in my life. Hey guys, guess what? We're having a baby! Oh, all women are stupid pieces of crap that hate video games and only want to cheat on you, eat hot chip and lie. Just went to the most awkward wedding ever. Me and the bridesmaids caught the groom screwing his stepmom in the bathroom. If it helps when you're a kid, I walked into my mom and dad room and my mom was cheating on my dad with another man, and so I saw that's pretty bad as well, so my parents got a divorce when I was in 6th grade. Yeah! I grew ovaries and they exploded. Such cuteness. That's funny, Matt. I had a son named Matt. He passed. Have a good day. Why would I have a good day now? Why would you say that to someone and then tell them to have a good day? My sister passed away 18 years ago today. She was 36 years old. Thank you for sharing your beautiful angel cake, and may our sisters be with the angels today and forever. My 2 half-sisters and my brother passed away, but I'm not sad about it. They weren't good people. That's really good for you, I guess. Who the hell are you? Here's an interesting bit of information. If you watch Cinderella backwards, she learns her place. Okay, not where I was expecting that to go. Honest to God. I should have expected that because, you know, the profile picture, but nonetheless, no one's ever helped me my whole entire life on this fake, meaningless planet Earth. Why do I not believe that very much? Just do something else instead? If you won't use birth control or condoms and you don't want to get pregnant, just do something else. Buy a vibrator. Play chess with him, perhaps. My first boyfriend did that to avoid sex. He was also verbally abusive. Oh, I'm sorry, were you dating Steven Crowder? Minecraft is the only game where I listen to Spotify instead of the in-game music. It gets so repetitive after all of the time I've played it. I'm mods only player. What does that have to do with the music? Also, I'm sorry. You can go ahead and listen to Spotify while playing Minecraft. I will be listening to the in-game music like a true Minecrafter, okay? I've been playing since 2009. Don't you touch me. I want to work there so that I can eat fresh grapes every day. Please consider the possibility that the Bible is true and genuinely open your heart to Jesus Christ. Break down before him in prayer. Bare your soul and ask for forgiveness. Read at least Genesis, Matthew, and one book you chose yourself. As you do... Oh, so you only want people to read parts? As you do, please remember to put Jesus Christ's lesson into practice in your own life. Start with forgiveness. Work through some of that inner baggage we all build up with our parents. Please, it is super important. The Bible is truth. Jesus Christ is Lord. And you're trying to preach in YouTube comments. Sometimes I genuinely forget The Office wasn't actually a real documentary. No, you don't. Me too, to be honest. My mom weighs 400 pounds because I feed her 50 Big Macs a day. So it's your fault. It's your fault. And you're here bragging at us? Don't you throw those words at me. He's plowing his vet, though. I can't afford vet bills. Once they get sick and are on the verge of death, I have to put them down. But my cats never get sick. Not having a pug or a bulldog who always gets sick. Rich people dogs. Are you okay, man? Who hurt you? I don't know. Kind of sounds like the death of pets is kind of hurtful. You know? Just a bit. Hey, it's your Uber driver. I'm outside in the Corvette. It's one of 2,465 made in 2007. Ooh, in velocity yellow tint color and paired with an automatic transmission assembled on December, the last month of the year, on the 14th in Ohio, so it's actually pretty rare. That is way too specific. I love that you number it. It's one of 2,465 that just so happened to be made in the year of 2007. Whoa, it's a limited edition! Yeah, if you number your car like that, of course it can be a limited edition. My Yaris is one of 212,000 made in the year 2012. It's limited edition, bro! I do think it's hilarious that they flaunt the automatic transmission. I mean, come on, it's a sports car. And they had to tell them that December was the last month of the year? Thank you. He has read over 700 books. That's all. I have a few thousand in my home library, and I live 5 minutes from the county library, so I'm there every week. 700 ain't much. Also, it's not really about how much you read, it's about how much you understand and what you read as well. How are you supposed to understand and read higher quality things if you don't read a bunch in general? And no, you don't. You do not have a few thousand in your home library. You know what? Prove it. You opened this can of worms, you can't put them back in, prove it. Show me your supposed library. I like men. Real. No one asked. I mean, you're right, but I don't care. As soon as I'm done with my dentist appointment and my dental cleaning, by the way, finally found a dentist that doesn't make me feel I'm getting murdered with. Regular cleaning procedure. Well, that is good. What does that have to do with the Crunchyroll post? Nicotine has never been so cool. You understand addiction, right? Jerking off isn't cool, but I'm addicted to it anyway. Okay, thank you. Life on Mars. Or sorry, Life on Mars, 1973. I love my wife. See, we need more of that, okay? We need more of the positive didn't ask moments, okay? If you're gonna say anything that doesn't really matter to anyone in that particular moment, make it something positive. You love your wife, man. My bro would be learning a second language, wow, and here's me know 3 languages in the age of 14. I ordered pizza on my Wii in 2022. Don't believe everyone you see on YouTube. Where's his receipt? Where's the video of him heading into Domino's and asking for his order? I'm certain he walked in and ordered a standard pepperoni. Yes, because that would be a much more interesting video. Look, even if it was fake, if you're doing something to entertain me, there's always a level of appreciation. I mean, there's plenty of fake garbage out there that's so poorly executed and it's clearly garbage. Clearly. But if I see a video, I ordered pizza on my Wii in 2022, and I'm sure I can find this video right now, I'm at least going to be mildly entertained. For the most part. It could be complete trash like those other things I was talking about, but I don't know. With a title like that, you've got my curiosity. That's how the last day your senior year normal high school feel, I think. Regrets and memories and nostalgia and everything flashing by in those last hours before you're done completely. I wouldn't know. I got kicked out and put in alternative school and finished early, but maybe someone knows how this feels. Nobody asked. I don't know, it looks like the guy that runs and owns the channel actually liked and at least hearted the comment, so maybe in this case nobody cares that nobody asked. Found a mine shaft going all the way down to bedrock today. That's not a common mine shaft. Good find. Thank you. I found 0 of them, LMAO. You know why? Because while you virgins are playing Minecraft, I'm balls deep in my girlfriend. Look, when your penis is that short, balls deep doesn't really mean what you think it means. I'm saying he's got a tiny penis. It's okay, I have one. I'm allowed to make fun of people that do. My sister just crap herself. Left the burner on. I'm not sure what that subreddit is, but I feel like this post doesn't really belong there. Who knows? Maybe it does and just no one cares, right? Elf on a shelf. I refuse to have come up with creative crap for 25 days straight until my kids no longer believe in Santa. Sounds exhausting to keep up with. Just toss it in the garbage. Simple as that. My idiot cousin tried that crap with her kids, then her husband ran off with someone else, so she joined some nutty Christian cult in the middle of Texas, sold her house near Seattle, and moved halfway across the continent for a fresh batch of Jeebus. They all wear matching t-shirts. It's creepy. How are the kids doing? Your heartbeat is probably perfectly synchronized. Nah, bro, you don't know me. I just did leg day and my heart rate was up to 190 doing squats. Fluctuating. Heartbeats do that. These dudes basic as hell. You're a basic dude. As I drink champagne, first class to Italy, and tour the country, rockin' shows with Lil Wayne, life is good. You'll get there one day. Sure, pal. Chat GTP strikes again. My cousins showed that to me for the first time like 2 weeks ago. They're 12 and 14, so naturally we asked the chat to write a romantic script featuring Simon and Garfunkel. Naturally. It turned Simon into a woman, and they had hot, steamy sex in the recording booth. I can never get that image out of my head. What, that you caused ChatGPT to write a gross sexual fan fiction about two real people without their consent while children were present? I would have to assume that you yourself are also one, but that doesn't make this any less weird to say. Imagine trusting your GPS so much that you're willing to sacrifice your car. Sniper Wolf commented on my video, I'm literally crying, not lying. Congratulations, I think. Once in library, we were playing Jeopardy! School Edition. And it said, what was our state? It was made by another school, and we said, USA, USA. When we clicked on it, it said another state. We cracked up. The state was Ohio. The library for so loud, I still laugh about it. What are you laughing about exactly? Toy store. Customer. I'm looking for a toy that'll help my baby learn to count, but will also haunt him for the rest of his life. I got you. We have someone, dog. White male poodle? Come and get it. Look, if no one gets it within the next 12 to 24 hours, you can just eat it, okay? Yeah, look. Strong, healthy meat on poodle bones, you know what I'm saying? The pronunciation was spot on. God bless you all. The Father sent the Son to die for you and your sins, so that you could experience freedom to the fullest. Believe in Christ's death and resurrection, which sealed the work done on the cross. For your salvation and the forgiveness of sins. Amen. God loves you all. The Father sent the Son to die for... Okay, all right. That's enough. Nice bot account like number. There are no such thing as ghosts. I can't tell you anything about the history of that property, but I can tell you that death is permanent and there is no such thing as a soul or an afterlife. Man, I'm not an afterlife type of person, but I do believe we've got souls. We're just gonna fly around space as much as we want. We get free reign over space. It's gonna be so fun. Cool. My McLaren go to 335 kilometer per hour max speed. You can't reach 300. See ya. 299 shows only on speedometer. In reality, it goes up to 350. Okay. Her little yay. I busted. Men. Plant stand my husband made me in February, a week before he left me a note saying he filed for divorce, and I haven't heard from him since. Nice stand and love the hummingbird on it. I like how this still feels like a positive post. I think that those are the ones that get me the most. Are the positive posts, but they've got something overwhelmingly negative in the middle that's not really serving a purpose. We don't know why it's there. It's not helping anything. Oh, look at this lovely plant stand my husband made who f***ed off and left me all alone. It's really nice, and I do love the hummingbird. Man, they cut my cord. Consider yourself lucky. I have my foreskin and I love it. Keeps the stank in. Okay, so here's the deal. Now, I want to do my raise negotiations mid-video. You think we can do that? You think I could call one of the Australians down right now and ask for quintuple my normal rate because I have to read things like that, okay? I should get hazard pay for some of these, all right? But the moment the word foreskin comes into play, I can only imagine what I'm going to be forced to say, okay? I'm a victim here. Start school off right. New what? VLONE stands for, leave me alone. Okay, so for real, no one talked to me on the first day. I really just want to be left alone. I know it's crazy and different. Most of you wouldn't understand. Oh, you're real special. I need to be alone for the aesthetic, so no one try it. What? And Stephanie, I'm sorry, baby, but I can't walk you to your class. And Noah, bro, I can't sit with you at lunch. I'll be in hallway with my headphones in the whole time. You know? Normally I would tear into somebody posting something so dumb, but in this particular case, the honesty was refreshing, okay? I need to be alone for the aesthetic. That's it. You just want to be alone so you can look cool and brood, and you were honest about that. So you know what? Do it. Everybody leave him alone. Or leave them alone. I don't know. Shaken your senses. Haptic vest for feeling your games, music, and movies. Cool, but no thanks. I hate video games, or at least the ones GameStop has. Last good game I bought was when I was at Walmart about a week ago. Re-Reckoning for PS4, but I play it on PS5. Okay! Adding The Mask in the MK12 roster. Yes or no? Yes. My mom and I dismissed me having autism because I was able to be social, but after looking into female autistic traits, we realized I was autistic after all. Masking was hiding it from everyone and making it too subtle. That's how I went my whole life not realizing that I had it. Because I could talk to people. Doesn't mean I enjoyed it or had a good time. You ever realized you're so vastly different from everyone it's hard to connect with anyone fully? The appeal of your appearance appeals to end up going like, what? And people your views appeal to go, and the people you as a person appeal to are like, it's a triple-edged sword. Huh? It's why I don't fit into a box or belong anywhere. None of what you're saying makes any sense. I wasn't put on Earth to be liked or being peace. I was put here to wreak havoc and challenge the status quo. I was made to anger the masses. You're not important enough to anger the masses. Why I'm unsubbing. You're all a bunch of whiny little bitches that think everyone else shares your worldviews, or should. Go outside and get some sun. Have some experiences in real life. Have some adventures, broaden your horizons, and get over yourselves. In summary, suck it, nerds. Oh no! Someone left one of the larger subreddits on the website. Not largest, one of the larger. Yeah, what were they at? 7.2 million members. Hey, editor, could we just have the twink on the number go down real quick? Oh, the subreddit's over. No. Also, yeah, it is one of the biggest, by the way. It's in the top 1% of Reddit. Holy crap, what is this? All right, hold on. Yeah, Britain may have issues. Oh my god, I'm sorry, the image just exploded in my face. Wow, sorry, let me retry that. Yeah, Britain may have its issues, but name another country where you can get a full roast delivered to your door when you're hungover. God, I hate roasts. I've just had to usually endure one on a Sunday and it's filled me with contempt. Meat, vegetables, and gravy. What's to hate? It just lacks any flavor, and I don't think banging a load of veg in the oven and calling it a dish is acceptable. This must be a record for downvotes. No, it's very easy to make a bland roast, but it isn't too hard to make one that's pretty tasty. I won't lie and say it can be the most flavorsome dish in the world, but it can absolutely be delicious with a bit more effort. I agree with that. I would also say I have had very good roasts. I didn't think they were very good, but they would be considered that, and it still just doesn't float my boat. Spend the same amount of time cooking pretty much any other food, and you'll have something delicious. Britain's worst invention. Downvoted to help your record. Thank you. Do I get a prize when I hit 100 downvotes? I guess. My neighborhood calls me the sword guy because I carry a sword around with me everywhere. I can use my sword in non-lethal ways too, for example, hitting the attacker with the flat of the blade. Hopefully it never comes to that. No one calls you anything but the crazy, edgy dork. They don't call you the sword guy. They call you, hey, do we need to call somebody? Yeah, that edgy weirdo's out with his katana again. The tadpole's gills have now disappeared. No. I like men. Yo, this is about tadpoles. Asperger's? Never heard of it. My 2 Filipino girlfriends, 2 of them, did you hear that? Enjoy that I take the lead and make decisions. They are feminine, athletic, friendly, cooperative. Unlike most women in the USA. They get upset if I do women's work. Their words at my apartment. Well, you just passed the test. You have it. Oh, I see what you're saying. I am the alpha. I've always been the alpha. Are you positive about that? Mom, we broke up 5 weeks ago. Let it go already. And she was only there yesterday because I needed to smash that ass, so please chill, Mom. What the hell? I broke up with my girlfriend, but still kept having her over to smash. Right. I mistakenly mentioned she was over to my parents, so they started inviting her to anything directly without asking me. Okay, whew. Sure. Needless to say, had to discuss with my mom why she was over if we're not dating, and to ask me if I want to... right. I didn't know I was gonna do that. Exactly what happened when I got through half a Fireball bottle and continued to finish it. So glad I quit that crap. I mean, good for you, but... Huh? Do you have a TikTok? No. Snapchat? No. Instagram? No. So what do you have? A life! Bro, this is YouTube. You left a YouTube comment about how you have a life and how you're so much better than the rest of us because you don't have any social media. Woo! Wow. Are you sure? Also, your wiener. As a woman with very tiny hands, every man I've ever dated has appeared to have a girthy hog of a penis when in my tiny grasp. Well, that's a benefit for them. I won't play this game. I bought the game to give it 1 star. One of the devs screwed my wife. Have my money, you took everything else. By the way, this isn't funny. It's not funny to, even if you gave the company support, it's not funny to purchase a game with the sole intention of giving it a 1-star rating and then making up a fake review as a funny haha gotcha joke. That's bullshit. Don't do that. I don't care if you gave the company your money or not. This guy really wants a blowjob. I mean, who doesn't? I don't, but then again, I just ended things with a woman of a year who was more than eager to do it every time. I'm now wondering why I attract such toxic women. Working on myself this year. That's good. We don't need to know that, but that's good. They don't get my troubles. Correct. There's no way to make a tattoo choker look classy. That's a terrible fashion trend that took hold when I was in middle school. If you want to start dressing more grungy, go for the plaid shirts, skinny jeans, and boots. Throw away the collar. Trust me. And don't wear glitter makeup either. You guys hear that? Margaret, shut it down. You guys aren't allowed to self-express anymore. Margaret doesn't like it. I'm sorry, everybody. It's over. We had a fun run.